Hey people, 45 Moment here with a new video response to my boy Margarita Z. It's a new segment I want to make, and I'm hoping if you want to do the same thing. This segment is the Shonen Wars, and I don't plan on giving up on this segment anytime soon. No way, man. People are asking what the Shonen War is. I'm gonna be taking numerous titles of Shonen titles. Number one shonen, you name it, like a lot of them. Like we're talking about Air Gear, Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, The Gray Man, Reborn, Fairy Tail, you name it, and I'll do it. This segment will define out which of the shonen titles are better, which shonen title has the strongest characters, and which shonen title has the most development in it. And the shonen title that wins, that has the most development, I'm gonna completely focus on that shonen title and completely devote with no trolling, no hating on it. Now you're gonna wonder, that's impossible. Even if there's a bad chapter of it, I won't hate on it. I want to make it interesting so people can get interested in it, you know. So I want to help support some of those series. Now I know, how can I help a series like Bleach? Well, I'll just try, you know, like I've been hearing Bleach does been sucking lately, but you know it's Bleach. So yeah, I'll be starting a new segment, and to start off my segment, the first round is going to be against Fairy Tail, Reborn, and D Gray Man. Yeah, I did it like that. Now, I'm gonna be doing from the main characters to the OP characters to the female support characters. And I know people want me to add all the other main protagonists, but that'd be so much for me. So I'm gonna be doing it by those character standards. Okay, let's start off with main characters. From this left, we got our boy Alan Walker, D Gray Man, whose innocence is Parasite. This dude got Full Metal Alchemist hand like crazy. He can take down Akuma like single-handedly. Can he pretty much take down our boy Natsu? Now, here comes the Fairy Tail part. Our main protagonist from Fairy Tail is Natsu, Dragoneel, who was raised by a dragon, pretty much. Pretty much raised by a dragon. I forgot the name of that dragon. And Natsu can use fire magic, pretty much. He's sort of like Goku and Naruto put together. Our boy Natsu is a pretty strong fighter. The fact that he can absorb fire and spit them out and make himself stronger is pretty good. It had its trolls sometimes, but it's still pretty good. But even though Natsu can absorb pretty much fire, we have our boy Suna that can do the same thing with the 0-point breakthrough. First edition, which I'm hoping he'll have a second edition throughout the new arc. Pretty much from this soul standard, can Suna absorb Natsu's fire? I know he can absorb Dying Will Flame and all, but he has a disadvantage there, doesn't he? Then here comes our female support characters. From D Gray Man, we got Lina Lee. She's pretty strong herself. She uses an equip type innocence. Her black boots are pretty strong as hell, focusing all that power of innocence through her legs. She can do miraculous techniques with that. Then pretty much we have Lucy. Now I don't know, but I'm pretty sure J-Man knows that Lucy has a little bit more development than Rangiku. And I'm just not talking about by character development there. Okay. Pretty much Lucy can use summoning magic, so she can summon help and pretty much aid for her. So she has Capricorn now, so that's pretty she got a little stronger there, so that's pretty hard on that. So I'm pretty sure Little League has trouble there. Now for Reborn, I'm going to use Chrome. People are saying, why? Chrome's useless. Why? Well, I'll guarantee you this. The fact that Hibari Kyoya is another team, the fact that Makuru is another team, means one thing. Chrome is coming back to Suna's side, but this time, she's going to fight for herself, and she's going to get development, and she's going to finally realize that she can't always rely on Makuro. I doubt we'll see a fight between her and Makuro, but I'm definitely sure that we'll see a fight between her and MM, since they probably have issues with each other. But that's not what I'm talking about here. Chrome really got good illusion abilities. Even in her mind state form, she was able to use Curtina de Nieva, which is Miss Curtin in Italian. Her defense miss is pretty good. Even in Cambio Forma, she was good to see through Torakaboto, and finally helping and supporting Suna with that. So yeah, Chrome to me has a wealth of potential coming up, and I'm looking forward to that. Now here come the OP characters. Well, semi-OP characters. I won't be using Gilderods. I won't be using Imitsu. And I won't be using Cross here from the Gray Man. Instead, I'm going to use like what people seem to love a lot here. Kanda Yui from the Gray Man. Urza from Fairy Tail. And Kyoya Hibari from Reborn. Now, here it comes. Out of these three characters here, actually. Out of these three characters... No, scratch that. Not Urza. Gray. Yeah, Gray. Out of these three characters, Kanda Yui, Gray, and Hibari Kyoya. Out of these three characters, who's actually strong here? Who's actually number one here? I want to hear your thoughts. Put in comments, guys. I want to see who you think out of these three characters is number one. And for yeah, pretty much out of these three characters, I want to see who you think is number one. And for a sub fight, I know D Graven doesn't have one yet, doesn't have a characters like these, but I'm gonna put in sub main character fights. You're asking what sub main characters are? The characters that portray the main character. They're sort of like the secondary main character. A good example would be with Kozato Enma from the Shimon family from Reborn, and Romario. I know before I didn't see him as that, but after this latest chapter, he pretty much looks like a sub main character now, and he'll be pretty important. So out of those two characters, a sub, this one's optional. Who do you think is better, Kozato Enma or Romario? I don't think the Gray Man has this yet, so I can't really put that in. But yeah, but this is this week's round. Next week, I'm gonna make it go up to 4 actually. Hunter x Hunter versus Bleach versus Naruto and versus the King of Shonen One Piece. Place your cards here, guys. This is 45 mana here. Taking off.